Hi friends, my name is Rick and welcome to my Cape Cod life. Today it's about strawberries. I have some bare root strawberries I'm going to be planting. I'm going to plant some in the Greenstalk, which already has strawberries in them, but I don't like that variety. But I'm also planting some in a garden bed out in the garden. And the girls definitely want to get out. All right, the girls are out. I'm gonna clean out this Greenstalk, take out all these old plants, and want to have things all ready to go. And it's time to actually plant the bare roots. I'll show you how we do that. The neighbors are doing yard work, but these are the bare root strawberries. This variety is Ozark Beauty. Now I'm gonna put them in water to rehydrate for about 5 minutes or so. We had rain last night, so I'm gonna use the rainwater that was in my wheelbarrow to soak these. So let me get that done. So here is a bare root strawberry. You see the roots? This little section right here, that's the crown. We do not want to bury the crown because that will promote crown rot, and that's not what we want. All right, so we're gonna plant this crown. All right, so you see my crown is right here. I'm gonna put that in, and I do not want to bury the crown. I'm sorry, my hand, it's hard to do this. Alright, so the crown is still up. Yes. Alright, that's the first one that I planted. You see the crown is above. I'm gonna plant the rest of these now. So she's all planted out, this Greenstalk. Now this is a leaf Greenstalk, which is fine for the strawberries. I have the original over here with the deeper pockets. Right now I also have lettuce greens. Eventually I'll have micro tomatoes and some eggplant and herbs. Back to this. All right, so they're in there. You see the crowns are up. Above the ground, the roots are below. These are bare root strawberries. I still have to do the bed, but at least this Greenstalk tower's done. Very dirty, but we'll let the rain wash that off. Alright, I'm gonna go take a break. Maybe I'll get to the beds. It's a couple days later and I'm just getting to planting the strawberries in the bed in the garden. So come along and I'll show you that. A good thing about planting strawberries, it's a perennial crop. That means once they're planted, I want to get 3, 4, 5 years out of them. They'll set out runners and replace themselves so I can keep the bed going for years to come. All right, so I'm just waiting for my bare roots to hydrate a little bit longer. So I'm planting this bed over here. I have amended it. So what did I amend my bed with? I used some acidifier because strawberries like the acid to be a little higher. So that means it's a lower pH. And I also used some Berrytone by, I can't remember, Espona. Berrytone by Espona. It's a good granular supplement for berries. So I'm gonna be planting just over 2 dozen beer roots in here. I also added an inch or 2 of compost on top of the bed. All right, we're gonna get a better view of planting a beer root strawberry here in the garden rather than when I was doing it in the Greenstalk. So here we have the beer root. This is the crown right in here, right above the roots. So make sure all the roots are hanging down. I'm gonna spread them a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna make that hole a little bigger. Oops. So I'm leaving that crown above the soil. That's very important. You can actually see a little bit of the roots over here. That's fine. I'd rather that than the crown being buried. So that's how we plant them. That's one. I'm going to plant the rest. You can watch that on time lapse. All right, so these are all planted in now. Planted in. What I have to do now is water this all in and they're good to go. All right, I have to go run an errand, so I'm gonna get this bed watered and like I said, we'll be good to go. Everything's looking lovely in the garden. I love this time of year. So if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you like this video, and if you do, please consider liking and subscribing. People who've been here for a bit, I appreciate you so much. Thanks for stopping by once again. Grow some strawberries, people. It's easy, it's delicious, and it'll be one of the things that keeps my grandchildren interested in the garden. So as always, my Cape Cod life.